In this video, we're going to look at how to find percentages of amounts. And we're going to look at two different methods. One that's a bit longer and one that's much shorter. And will save us time particularly with harder percentages. So first of all, we're going to look at this example. Find 15% of $220. Now if we want to find 15%, now we can think about, if we've got $220, then 100% is equal to $220. From there, we know that 10%, well, from 100 to 10%, we divide by 10. So here, we divide by 10. So we also have to divide by 10 here. And that gives us 10% is 22. We can do the same again and find 5%, which again, we divide this time by 2 to get from 10 to 5. So we divide the other side by 2 to get 11. Now 15% is what we get when we add 10% to 5. So we have to add the 22 to the 11. So 15% is going to be $33. So 15% of 220 is $33. The other way we can think about this is thinking about percentages as a fraction or as a decimal. So 15%, remember, is the same as 15 over 100 as a fraction, because we just write the percentage over 100, or as a decimal, we just divide the percentage by 100, so we get 0.15. And actually it is the last of those that we're going to use, this decimal here, and that's called the multiplier. This is called the multiplier. And the multiplier, we multiply by the amount we have. Remember that the word of in our original question, of, is the same as times. So multiply, we multiply it, that's why it's called the multiplier. So if we want 15% of 220, we do 220 times by our multiplier, which is 0.15. And when we put that into our calculator, we get $33, the same as we did when we did the longer method. Now obviously the longer method is better if you're in a non-calculator situation, whereas if you've got a calculator, the shorter method with the multiplier is much quicker. What that means is to find a percentage of an amount, we turn the percentage into a decimal by dividing by 100 and then multiply the amount by this decimal. Remember, that decimal we call the multiplier. So let's have a look at a second example. Remembering our rule, find 27% of 3,200. We're going to do the long way as well to see how much time we can save with the multiplier. So 100% is equal to 3200. So 10% is equal to 320. So 20%, we double that, we get 640. 1%, we divide 10 by 10 to get 1%, that gives us 32. And 7%, well, we need to multiply the 1% by 7, and that gives us 224. If we want 27%, we need the 20% and the 7%, so we need the 640 and the 224, which gives us $864. If we use the multiplier method, we first notice that 27% is equal to 0.27. As a decimal, that's our multiplier there. That's our multiplier. And then all we do is 3,200 times by our multiplier, which is 0.27, and that gives us $864. same as we got from the other method. But notice for this one, the multiply method is significantly quicker if we have access to a calculator.